Representative Diamond.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to thank you, Representative, for the bill. I want to thank all the people that came and testified today. It was very moving to hear your stories, and hard to listen to, but important that we heard them. I think we realized, Mr. Chairman, from our discussions about this bill, both in the prior committee and hopefully here today, that every life matters. And I understand why the Wrongful Death Act was written this way, 20 years ago to deal with the choices we had to make at that time. But I think it's high time that we take a new look at the statute and really think about the impact that these exemptions are having around the state on surviving family members. I just don't think, I don't think we should miss this opportunity to address this issue. So I want to thank you. I look forward to voting up on the bill and supporting it on the floor. Thank you, Representative.
Representative Plakin.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. In listening to the testimony today, it was obviously very compelling. And when the gentleman came to speak in opposition to the bill, I thought he did a pretty good job explaining the position in opposition. But after listening to it, it quite frankly reminded me of the movie with Al Pacino. He forgot his case. This is a direct quote. He forgot to bring it. I didn't hear any rationale why we should have disparate treatment between people that had medical losses and other losses. I just simply have not heard that here today. I have 36 kids, a 32-year-old son with Asperger's syndrome. I heard nothing here today so why he should be treated and our family treated any different way than any other age. God forbid something were to happen. The movie I just referred to with Al Pacino was called And Justice for All. I think it was in the 1970s. And this bill, I'm going to urge favorable support. It brings justice to all. And, I think that this bill is one of those I regret I only have but one vote to give. And I encourage everybody to vote yes on this.
Any other members wishing to debate on the bill? Seeing none, Representative Roach, you are recognized to close on your bill.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. With your permission, I am going to take just a couple minutes to close. And, in this committee and the last committee, we've had a couple speakers who question whether Florida truly is the only state that has this outdated model. And the speaker we had today admitted that they haven't done the research. Well, I have done the research. Florida is the only state. But if you don't trust me, you can trust your staff director. They've also done the research. It's in your staff analysis. It's on page 3, the 4th paragraph, and they reference the site in footnote 15. Florida is the only state. And I know that that the members of the committee have received correspondence to their official email from the chamber urging you to oppose this bill and threatening to mark you down not one but two rankings in their scorecard. I know that because I'm on this committee and I've gotten that email as well, and I just want to address that head on. What they have said in the email is they have told you that Florida has the highest medical malpractice premiums in the nation. The data that I pulled today from the OIR website has us at 4th, which would still mean that 46 states have lower premiums than Florida. But I will accept the chamber at their word that we are now, this data that I have is 2018, it's most recent that they have on the OIR website. I'll accept the chamber's argument that we're number one. But what I would say to you is this. Every other state in the nation, 49 other states, have lower medical malpractice premiums than Florida, but they do not have this free kill law on the books. So I will acknowledge that Florida has some issues with insurance, but this is not one of them. So for them to make the argument that this alone is the cause of high medical malpractice insurance premiums, that's not the case in 49 other states in the nation. So I would reject that argument out of hand, and I would encourage you to do so as well. And finally, I am 43 years old. I am not married. I have no children. If a doctor committed medical malpractice that led to my untimely demise, my mom would not be able to access a court and seek non-economic damages. I am not alone in that. Representative Diane Hart, her parents would not be able to access a court and seek recovery. Ranking member Fentress Driscoll, her parents would not be able to access a court. Representative Elizabeth Fetterhoff, her parents would not be able to access a court And finally, Representative Fernandez-Barquin, at least until he gets married in December, his parents would not be able to access a court as well. 2 of you are Republicans of the names that I listed, and 2 of you are Democrats. All of you have an equal vote on this committee today. And finally, I would say if you're a Republican on this committee and you ran a campaign and you talked about protecting the sanctity of life and you talked about holding bad actors accountable, you should be up on this bill. If you're a Democrat and you ran a campaign and you talked about how every class of people should enjoy equal protection under the law and equal access to courts to seek justice, you should be up on this bill. We like to say that Florida leads. In this case, I think Florida needs to follow, and I would urge your favorable support for this good bill. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Representative Roach, having closed on the bill, Lindsay, please call the roll.
Representatives Alexander,
Yes.
Brannon,
Yes.
Busada Cabrera,
Yes.
Byrd,
Yes.
Diamond,
Yes.
Driscoll,
Yes.
Duggan, Fernandez-Barquin,
Yes.
Fetterhoff,
Yes.
Gottlieb is excused, Grawl, Gregory, Greco,
Yes.
Hart,
Yes.
Learned,
Yes.
Plakin,
Yes.
Roach,
Yes.
Salzman,
Yes.
Snyder,
Yes.
Truenow,
Yes.
Chair Perez.
Yes.
19 yeas, 0 nays, Mr. Chairman.
Members, by your vote, the bill will be reported favorably. Representative Roach did a phenomenal job on this bill, and I know it's not an easy one, so I commend you for it. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.